Welcome to Vator Reports, the show on innovation and innovators. I'm Bambi Francisco, and today's topic is clean technology. But before we dive into that topic, I'd like to introduce you to my co-host today is Tony Perkins. Tony is the founder of Red Herring, as well as Always On. He's also a founder of Going On. Tony, thank you for joining us for this segment.
Well, it's good to be on Vator TV. As much as we've been working together, I'm glad to finally be on a show.
Well, we've been working together because now Vator is being used to sort of help vet some of the great companies that end up being showcased at your conferences.
Exactly, and I think your last winner, or at least the winner you showcased at our On Hollywood event, you met at our On Media event, Taste TV. Who did a great video presentation for you, and they won and showed up at On Hollywood and was able to receive some extra recognition. And so that was a lot of fun.
That was a lot of fun, and that's why we're going to be doing another competition with you in conjunction with the Going Green competition. Mm-hmm. Tell us a little bit about the Going Green conference, which is coming up in September.
Well, like all of our events, we really focus on the emerging private, cool new company. And so we build all of our events around them. We just segment the market a little bit. And as you know, we've been to Hollywood and New York, and now we're going out to UC Davis and putting on an event that's centered around green tech, which will range everything from green building materials to biofuels to electric cars. And as you also know, around these events, we hold our own competitions, and this one will be called the Going Green 100, and we'll be out looking with you and Vator TV for the top green tech companies.
So let's dig into clean technology and green technology. A little bit of confusion as to whether they're synonymous or whether they actually mean two different things.
We, being editors and independent and less than humble sometimes, have our own definition. I think what we've seen in Silicon Valley is a rallying around the concept of the name clean tech. But I think that, in our mind, is kind of restricted to energy-related, electric car, anything that saves fuel or power. We, for our Going Green conference, look beyond a lot of these categories and even into water restoration and into companies that are producing green building materials, such as environmentally friendly sheetrock, of all things. Really wide variety of very interesting companies, all tied together because they're either saving energy or not polluting or not toxic. So it's a big market, as you know, out there, and we've already had about 300 nominated green tech companies.
Well, it's a big market because there's a lot of money chasing these ideas. $3 billion was invested over the last 3 years in North America in clean technology. And in fact, in that segment, alternative energy actually is the largest segment to receive the most funds, or the third largest, following biotech and computing.
Incredible.
Yeah, and about $247 million invested in clean technology in the first quarter of this year alone. GE's investment, General Electric's venture arm, has committed $50 million in the next year to clean tech, and Citigroup is investing $50 billion over the next 10 years to climate control. And Kleiner Perkins is investing $200 million in green technologies to save the planet.
We're seeing just a ton of money being plowed into the green tech market, lots of excitement, but actually it is very real as far as we can tell. There are a lot of great companies being born who are providing innovative solutions. So we'll look forward to seeing them pitching on Vator TV, because it'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah, and actually you mentioned you had 300 submissions, and what I'm hearing is that there are several companies that are really sort of ones to look out for, and they include Coaltech, which is a clean coal company. They just received $14 million in funding. Great Point Energy, which is trying to convert coal into natural gas, and Airtricity. which is an Irish company, and what they're trying to do is they're trying to build all these wind farms. I believe they have 9 right now in Europe. What do you think of these companies?
Well, I think we're kind of being somewhat careful about a lot of this because, there's definitely kind of a fervor for the sector, that's somewhat reminiscent of the internet bubble times. So just because a company's getting lots of money doesn't mean that we necessarily feel there are opportunities there. So I think that's what's going to be great about our project is we'll give these CEOs the opportunity to really, present what they're doing out in the market, and then they'll put it out there for your smart viewers to comment on and rate. But I think there's a lot of interesting companies, but I would also say there's a lot of companies that are definitely getting funded on the fly. So it'll be interesting to see how it shakes out.
We'd like to highlight at least 2 submissions to the Going Green competition, and one is called Greener.
Greener is a vertical search engine for environmental, eco-friendly products, services, information.
And the other is Tectane.
Tectane is a green socio-commerce platform focused on tackling today's environmental issues while having fun and deriving tangible benefits at the same time.
As we've started looking at the sector, is that we went into it thinking electric cars and biofuels and really scientific type stuff. But what you are seeing, as is exhibited by these 2 companies you just mentioned, is that internet technologies and some more traditional type of Silicon Valley type companies are creating solutions in the IT area, whether examples would be the green data center, building server farms that run more efficiently so they don't burn as much power. So it's kind of fun to see the cross-section between IT and green technologies coming together, and there's going to be a lot of great companies like these 2 emerging out of the back.
And certainly, lastly, how many people are expected to attend the Going Green conference?
I think our roster's up to about 500, including speakers. We'll also have 100 members of the press and the blogging community, and we'll, like all of our events, be webcasting it free all over the planet. So if you can't afford the ticket price, you'll be able to, watch it on the internet. So it's going to be very exciting.